It's Friday, the 11th of July. Welcome to the programme. Dozens of bonfires will be lit tonight all over Northern Ireland, most without incident. But it's this bonfire that's been centre stage all week. It's in the village area of South Belfast, and there have been concerns about asbestos on the site and the bonfire's proximity to an electricity substation which provides power to two major hospitals. The police say they will not assist in its removal. Now, the Environment Minister, Andrew Muir, is urging people not to attend the bonfire and called on builders not to light it. Our political correspondent, Jane McCormack, has the story.
Ready to be lit after days of political heat over whether it should or shouldn't go ahead. But concerns still about health and safety. Last night, the Environment Agency said 5 more sites of suspected asbestos had been found, with around 20 kilograms of it being removed. We understand that inspection took place on Wednesday before the PSNI and other agencies completed their risk assessment. Some say this latest revelation raises even more questions.
I think NIEA are the people most at fault here. We've heard very little from them apart from the last minute statement last night, and we have heard absolutely nothing from the Environment Minister in relation to this. And I just think that is such an abject failure of leadership.
Hours later, the Minister in question, Andrew Muir, made an appearance and an appeal.
There's many other ways to celebrate the 11th of July rather than visiting this site and for this to occur.
But to be clear, are you telling people not to go to the bonfire tonight?
I would not be going to the bonfire myself, and I would say to others that that's something I would urge them to consider likewise.
What would you say to your critics now who are pointing the finger of blame firmly at the NIEA, saying this is all your own department's failure?
We're very good at finger pointing in Northern Ireland, aren't we? What about coming together and trying to resolve issues? This is why this has depressed me so much over recent days. That collective leadership that's required around this issue, and that hasn't occurred. And, I've outlined to you the complexity associated with asbestos removal.
Unsurprisingly, that hasn't gone down well among those with the ear of the Donegal Road community.
I don't think it's helpful. I think, considering the Alliance Party were one of the parties that voted to remove the bonfire, I don't think that the bonfire builders are in any mood to be listening to the Minister. I think the Minister should have come out long ago.
I believe the bonfire should go ahead tonight. People should go and enjoy themselves. If there is a major issue, then environmental agencies should say that. But saying it on the 11th day, when they've been on site from January, the boys have been on site building the bonfire from January, it shows that they didn't care before now. So to me, it's clearly a political decision.
But others say on this one, the buck should stop with political unionism.
What more do people need? What more does Emma Little Pengelly need to come out and say, listen, let's dial this down here. Let's not light this bonfire. Let's look for some way to settle this issue. Where has she been? She's been hiding all week.
Removing the remaining asbestos is due to start next week, long after bonfire night is over and this site is vacant again. If recent events show anything, it's that political inability to address bonfires remains as big a tinderbox as ever. Jane McCormack, BBC Newsline, South Belfast.